Good afternoon, students. Today I would like to explaining about the handover, where it occurs in the handover in GSM networks. Okay, handover should not cause the cutoff. Also called it as a call drop. Handover also called it as a call drop. Handover should not occur the cause of the cutoff. Okay, here the two reasons, basic reasons are there. It is occur the handover. The first one, if the uh, only the it can be covers the 35 kilometers around the each of the antenna only. It can be our mobile systems, it can be cover. Okay, if the mobile station moves out of the range it is only 35 kilometers of antennas range only, the mobile station it can be covers. If it is crosses the range, out of the range of a BTS base transceiver station or a certain antenna of a base transceiver respectively, so that purpose the handover will be occur. And one more reason, we are finding the one more reason why the handover it can be occurred. Okay, if both mobile switching center and base station centers, both two are wired infrastructures. Okay, may decide that the traffic in one cell it is too high. What it happens in the picture, it is showing that it is the one mobile station, the first one it is indicates the mobile station it is too high load, it can be occupying the two load traffic, it can be occupying, and it is shifted to some ms to other cells it is shifted to two, indicates it is moving to the one more mobile station. And also, if the load it is too high and one more cell it is requested to the mobile station per network, and it is shifted to another mobile station, again one more cell it is shifted to the another mobile station with the help of the mobile switching centers and base station centers and base terminal switchings, base transceiver systems, sorry. So that is load it is not balancing, so to load balancing, that's why due to that one also load balancing also handover it can be occurred. Can shift to some other ms or other cells with a lower load also. Thus the reason for the handover made due to load balancing. Okay, and here the four types of scenarios are there, four possibilities are occur for the handover in GSM network, global system mobile communications. The first one it is the intra cell handover. Okay, within a cell the narrow band interference could make the transmission at a certain frequency, it is possible, only certain frequency only it can be possible to occupying the signaling, it can be occupying the, it can be range it is crossed to the frequency, it is impossible to provide the narrow band interfaces. So that we are moving to the base station center, so that we are decided that base station center then decide to change the carrier frequency. Here the four types of handovers are there. Okay, these type of handovers: intra cell handover, and one more it is the inter cell intra BSC handover. This is also handover scenario. Here the mobile station it is moves from one cell to another cell, but stays within a control of a same BSC base station center. Okay, that performs the handover, assigns to new radio channel. The new radio channel in the new cell releases the old one. Here with the help of the new radio channel in the new cell releases the old one it releases the old one, and it hand over to the new radio channel to hand over to the base station center. Both two are handled by the controlled by the same BSC base station center. And one more one, inter BSC and intra MSC handover. Okay, here the BSC only controls the limited number of cells only. Base station center limited mobiles only it can be controls. And the GSM also have has to perform the handovers between cells and controlled by the different BSCs. Okay, this handover then has to controlled by the mobile switching center. Here the controlling by the mobile switching center. In short, the handover of cells only belonging to the same mobile switching center, but it is controlled by the different BSCs. Okay, in the previous one only single same BSC it is controlled, and it is handling the radio frequencies, it is handling the all the services. But here in the different BSCs we are using, but the same MSC here we are using to control the handover cells. One more handover it is occurred, it is the inter MSC handover. Finally the handover it is required the two cells belonging to different MSCs. Now both MSCs perform handover together, and it is controlled by the different MSCs. The handover it can be different, four types of handovers it is occurred. Now I am explaining about the handover. In order to provide all the information it is necessary for a handover due to a weak link. Only the weak link is established by the base transceiver station, so that mobile station and the base transceiver station both perform periodic measurements of the downlink and uplink quality respectively. For that only we have to solve the problem. Here the handover decision does not depend on the actual value of the received signals level, but on the average value. The BSC base station controller collects all the values, bit error rate, signal levels from uplink and downlink from BTS and MS, and calculates the average of the values. Okay, the handover decision. Which station it is taking? The mobile station. It is communicated to one more mobile station also, and base transceiver station old one it is hand over to the new base transceiver station, and receiver side base transfer station also it is old one, it is also hand over to the new one. Here the HO margin it is finding the threshold of the both two values, and which includes the tricks to avoid a ping pong effect. Here the ping pong effect is there. To avoid the ping pong effect, uh, we are still, even with the Ho margin, the ping pong effect may occur in the GSM network, global system, mobile communication. A value which too high could cause a cutoff. The mobile station it is sends periodically measurements reports. The base transceiver station sold forwards these reports to the base transceiver called together. Base station called together with its own measurements. Based on these values, example we are taking current traffic conditions, base station called may base station center old may decide to perform handover and sends the message to HO required the message mobile station center. It is the main process of the handover procedure. The mobile station it is reported to the base transceiver station old one. The mobile station the it can be measurement the result gives to the BSC old base station center, and the HO it is taking the decision and HO is required to taking the initiate to result, it is passing to the mobile switching center, and HO it is requested to the new base station center, and new base station center it is resources it is allocated to the base transceiver system. Okay, and the acknowledgement again it is continuation giving to the one by one it is giving to the new mobile station after the link established between the all the elements. Okay, it can be ho it is completed, ho it is also completed, and clear the command, and clear it is complete the command. After the clearance of the command, handover it is not occurred between the one mobile station to another mobile station. It does not occur the any handovers. Okay, it is the explanation what I am saying now, the explanation, the successful acknowledgements, how we are getting the activation of the new base station center, how it can be activated.